Neil Williams here from RPPV Cricket. I'm at the Mornington cricket ground. You can see behind us the new nets, and I'm talking with Lee Garnett, the president, the smiling, happy president, because gee, those nets have come up really well, haven't they?
Yeah, they have, Neil. I'm really, really happy. It's been a huge effort over the last 12 months.
Yep.
It's pretty much 12 months to the day since we learnt that we were going to apply for it, and they're all pretty much done and dusted now. So it's been a huge effort through, quite a few people.
Yeah, indeed. We'll mention those in a second. What are the major improvements that have happened there?
Well, the major improvements we've had, before we had 4 nets plus the 1 public.
Yep.
Now we've gone to 5 and the 1 public, so we've got 6 nets basically all in total.
And it's well grassed, artificial turf
well
at the back, which is
full
nice.
run-ups.
Yeah, perfect.
So it's made. We've got obviously the drawstrings nets through there as well, which we can retract as well. So we can actually have game planning in there as well.
Beautiful.
Set out for the juniors also. So we've put a lot of thought into it.
And you've probably seen in the back there that there's another little bit of construction by Mr. Filipponi doing all that, which is you're going to use for storage.
Yes, we are. We've got a big storage shed coming that we'll be able to lock up to the back of the nets there, and then we can store all our gear in there, etc. So when it comes time for training, we can just roll that up, pull out the bowling machines, etc., and it's all there ready to go.
And you want to thank some people for this, because it's been a lot of hard work in the background.
The Pick My Project people have been absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
The government grant we got, they've been so helpful through it all. Martin Scanlon has been a huge help on
does a great job
on the other side of things, not so much the physical, but a lot of the paperwork side of things. So he's been huge. And the other 2 big plugs I want to give is Michael Filipponi from Filipponi Constructions and Rob Parker from Lotus Landscapes. Those 2 have been instrumental in what you see there behind us.
And of course Rob does a great amount of work for the club anyway.
He's my right hand man, and I'd be certainly lost without him. He is sensational. He doesn't want for much. He doesn't want all. He wouldn't be able to do this, is for sure. He doesn't like attention.
Absolutely.
But he is absolutely fantastic around the club. Yeah.
So how's the club going? The start of the year?
Great. Obviously the ones didn't get over the line last week, but we had 3 out of the 5 win with the 2s, 3s, and 4s.
Yep.
So juniors start this week, and we've got 8 junior sides starting, so we're looking strong there as well. There as well. Unfortunately, we can't get a girls side up just as yet.
Got a couple of players hoping to chase a few more yet.
Yeah, we do yet, yes. Yeah. So, but they'll definitely be well, looked after here, and probably join in somewhere else, probably Baxter.
Okay, if you don't quite get the numbers, you'll join another club.
Sure, we will.
And I think a lot of the clubs are doing that as a way of supporting girls getting involved in cricket.
Most definitely. Yeah.
Now, if we're going to look at some of your major sponsors, I'm sure you won't be able to rattle off every single sponsor you've got, but there'll be a couple of key ones that you'll
There's a few key ones that have been around for a while now, and a couple of the big major ones are CNS Lightweight. They're absolutely fantastic with what they do and putting behind us. The Grand Hotel are absolutely, again, fantastic.
Always good with local sport.
Always good. Cam Price down there gets behind us, and we go down there and support him as well. Yeah, thank you, Cam. Active Real Estate are another one.
Good.
That have got on board in the last couple of years and have supported us very well. And Auto Body Works, that are also a local one with Troy Fox. He's great also. So for anybody that wants any car needs, Troy Fox is the man at Auto Body Works to go to.
And just finally, we're going to talk to Darren in a moment. What was the magic system you used to get Darren Berry, international cricket coach, with you?
Believe me, a lot of that happened also in the off season.
Yeah.
And Darren's been involved here in little part-time roles over the last few years, and he's always liked Mornington.
Yep.
He lives locally in Mount Eliza, and I actually invited him along to our presentation night last year, and he kindly accepted, and it just sort of grew from there, and a few conversations later, and here he is, and we're very, very lucky to have him here. He's just thrown another element into the mix of things, the way he does it, and you can tell that professionalism of what he's been through himself, that he just brings that to the club.
So, Lee Garnett, great job as president.
Thank you.
Hope the year continues well for you. And thanks for the chat.
No problems at all. Thank you very much, Neil.
So I'm with Darren Berry now. Nice to see you here, Darren. A lovely day.
Must be cricket season. It's been raining today,
exactly
but we were lucky on Saturday. All cricket got away, and it was a beautiful day. So
fantastic.
Yeah, really good.
You've had a couple of changes in personnel compared to last year. your response to that? I think I understand what you're going to say here.
Well, obviously I'm new to Mornington Cricket Club. I've done a little bit of work down here, and in the past as a consultant, but now as the full-time coach. Probably wasn't ideal. You know, last year's Wedgwood medalist Ben Clements has chased his girlfriend to Queensland.
Good on him.
Beautiful girl she is, so I would have done the same thing.
Yep.
But you lose him, and Brad McDonald's taken opportunity up to captain at Somerville.
Yep.
So we wish Macca all the best. And then Sam Weiss has decided this year to have a year off. So look, we lost a lot of experience and we lost a lot of runs. That's a fact. But with that, we think we've got a lot of good young players at the club. And for a new coach, I'm quite excited to, you know, if I start naming them, the list is quite long. So there's a lot of young batting talent to work with, and it's opportunity now for those guys to step up and become first 11 cricketers.
A couple of young boys did very well in round one, Cam Moon and Reuben Higgins. How are you seeing them progress?
Both of them have been fantastic in our pre-season. Two young fast bowlers, and they both can bat a bit as well whilst they're down the lower order. They almost got us over the line against Sorrento on the weekend. So we think we've got, again, I said batsmen, but Cam Moon and Reuben Higgins are two young batsmen, are bowlers as well. And there's many of others, a few played in the seconds as well on the weekend. So
young Ryan picked up a 50 in the seconds for you.
Yeah, the big fella. He batted well from all reports down at Sorrento, and he got probably an uncharacteristic 50. He batted for a long period. So he's someone we think is going to be a first 11 cricketer. Tom Panich is the other one. He's an exciting young talent. You know, played footy at Crib Point this year, kicked 10 in one game.
Got some wickets in the weekend.
He got 4 for in the twos. But look, he's mainly a batsman, and he's a really good fieldsman as well. So there's another two that are in the seconds that we hope that are going to be pushing for first 11 selection in the coming weeks.
Have you set any goals for the season, or you're just sort of seeing how it all moves? And
well, we have, but again, you know, I'm not going to probably share those publicly, but from my point of view as the new coach, it is really selling opportunity to the young players. But I don't like putting a ceiling or a bottom on anything. You know, you want to aim high, and we have high expectations at the club. You know, I've come in as a new coach and probably challenged a lot of the standards around the club, and most people have got on board with that. You know, the president at times a little bit weary of the standards I've laid down. I'm only saying that because he's
watching us at
he's
the
in
moment.
the background, and look, he's been fantastic, and so have all the club have welcomed me as an outsider, and that's what I've really enjoyed about this club. It is a good club, and most people would say that about their club, but we've had great number. We've had 50 people training at pre-season.
Yeah, that's fabulous.
50 people, so that's great support, and I'm looking forward to the season ahead. You know, I'm probably not judging it on wins and losses. I'm judging it on building the future of the Mornington Cricket Club with a lot of those young players we spoke about.
Next week, round 2, up against Mount Eliza. Great rivalry over the years between Mornington and Mount Eliza, two of the strongest clubs. What's the mood so far? Any talk about anything?
Well, to be honest, again, given I'm new and as an outsider, I mean, I live in Mount Eliza, so but coaching Mornington, and I do know the boys have made me aware that it has been a bit of a rivalry, and I love that as well. So, good. Look, they've got a really good side, and you know, a couple of respected players in the competition. So it's going to be tough, but we look forward to bouncing back. To be perfectly honest, I thought we should have beaten Sorrento on Saturday. To their credit, you know, they held on and knocked us over with 8 balls left in the game, and we were 12 runs short.
And two of your better bats didn't really get going. Fooney, who's a quality player, just didn't get going on the weekend.
And that's going to happen at times. We know he's a quality player, but he's not going to stand up all the time for us. And I'm looking for the guys like Zach Garnett and Charlie Parker, Brad Wilson. We picked up a new boy by the name of Jack Sprickley. Keep an eye on him. He got 30.
Got run out.
He got 30 odd batting in the middle order, and bowls leg spin as well. So he's a handy little inclusion that probably no one really knew of. So he's one we're excited about.
Darren, best of luck. I hope all those kids get that improvement that you're looking for, and we'll certainly catch up during the year.
Absolutely. Thanks a lot.